Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, The United Road. Today's stream, the entire focus of today's stream is going to be on the game against Liverpool. First of all, and then we will come back to the signings. There are so many things at this point of time happening on social media regarding the game, regarding the transfers, that it's very, very important that we talk about all of it. uh, there is the hashtags going on empty Old Trafford. United fans, they want to boycott the game against Liverpool. How many of them are going to do that at this point of time? No idea. We have the Rabio news, we have Savic links, we have Gakpo links, we have so much at this point of time to do and to talk about. So I am going to start slowly. I'm going to start one by one, and as you can say, the tag, the message which is tagged at this point of time, you can see Glazers out, Glazers sell Man United. That's how it should be at this point of time, and that's how we want this to end. To Glazers to leave the club. Karan bhai, welcome to the stream. क्या लगता है? अभी कुछ नहीं लगता, to be very honest, Karan bhai. Everything at this point of time, is very half-hearted. So बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं, boycott sorry, not boycott Old Trafford, empty Old Trafford. They are not going to, they have bought the tickets, but they are not going to make the game. They are going to, just stay at home, and they want an empty stadium and all that. But is it really possible? An empty Old Trafford? That's what I have put up in the poll as well. That whether it's possible or not. Whether it's possible or not. At this point of time, we can all say that we have seen these kind of protests being organized before as well, but nothing substantial has come out of it. Nothing substantial had come out of it. So at this point of time, whether that's gonna happen or not, to be seen. Malin, welcome to the stream. Rana bhai, welcome to the stream. Kaushik bhai, thanks a lot. Guys, whoever is there, just put up the hashtag. Make sure that you are also making your presence felt at this point of time. So Ajay bhai, welcome to the stream. Guys, whoever is joining, I have shared the link on Twitter, I have shared it on YouTube. Make sure, sorry, on Twitter and WhatsApp. So make sure whoever you want to bring onto the stream, bring it on as a United fan at this point of time. Amit bhai, welcome to the stream. Rizwan bhai, hello. And I don't give a shit about Gerard Piqué and what he's willing to do. He just wants to be a puppet at Barcelona. So that's great. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. So that's what I'm saying at this point of time, guys. That so many hashtags are running. What do you think is going to happen? We have seen in the past. It's not the first time, right? We have seen Glazers out for years. We have seen other hashtags for years. But this time, can it really happen? Can it really happen? As a fan from India, I can easily sit over here and say, don't go to Old Trafford. But there are a lot of other things, that has to come into perspective as well. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, at this point of time, I want the view, I want the point of view from all of you guys, that what you feel. Will not work or work, we will see. So let's see. Dark days feel like this is the worst. So yeah, at this point of time, I think the Glazers cannot go lower than this. And why they are not willing to sell at this point of time, I have absolutely no idea. Why they are not willing to sell at this point of time is absolutely no idea. 1 or 2,000 people, see, that's the thing, Potato Boy. At this point of time, what's gonna happen, no one knows. Mojo Jojo, welcome. Ronak bhai, welcome. See, भाई वही वाली बात है ना, they are not giving up. They are not giving up, and we are going in trouble year after year after year. So let's see how that goes. Welcome to the stream, bhai. Oshan bhai, welcome to the stream. If we win against Brentford, the Liverpool game will be packed. Bhai, mujhe, that's the problem that I think we are facing at this point of time. We try to organize protest, we try to make sure that we are doing the right thing, but unfortunately we are not able to do it. So that's the problem. That's the problem that we are facing at this point of time. Guys, as I said, put up your views. What do you think is going to happen at this point of time? How do you think that we can make a difference as fans, because we have seen in the past. That's what I am saying. We have seen in the past all these things together, but we have not gone to a certain place. Suresh Bhai says something gets rotten, it's not good at the top. Exactly, Suresh Bhai. That goes without saying. And that's what we fans are trying to get rid of. But unfortunately, at this point of time, you know, let's see. I have gone past caring about transfers and bullshit windows. So transfers का मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है at this point of जय भाई. I have made my peace of mind that it's another diabolical window at this point of time. Just like Jose Mourinho did to Barcelona, and we actually won the treble at New Camp. So when you win it, we will talk about it. So whatever happened in the past, I'm not going to talk about it. Makes no sense. You guys can come up with it. I can come up with it. But yeah, at this point of time, I don't think it's gonna succeed in a way that we are hoping. But even if we are at least getting, half the stadium empty, that would make such a huge difference. Such a huge difference. This is the problem. I think this is the biggest problem, Sanjay bhai, at this point of time, that this is not continuous. This is not continuous, and I think this is where we are lacking. This is where we are lacking big time. Fans alone cannot do it. We need the media people inside. Exactly. Gary Neville always speak about it, but on the surface, what he is doing against it, Marlene, I have no idea. Why am I boredom? That's what I'm saying, Karan bhai. It's not even for a long season. It's just one. So reason why the way we are looking at this point of time, we might sign two, but जो हमें चाहिए वो नहीं मिल रहा. We are just going for a backup options now. This is the point. This is the point. And so now you are talking facts. The bigger clubs, the clubs like United, Liverpool, you'll see Barcelona, Real Madrid. They have so many tourists going, for the games. So exactly. I will go with Gakpo, Musabir bhai. Reason being, at this point of time, he's not as injury prone as Sar. दोनों की ceiling almost same ही है. So let's see. Suresh bhai, Arsenal tried for Gakpo, but they got rejected. But yeah, we have our chance. So let's see. Exactly. That's the thing. Ilya, that's the thing. They are busy in their own PR at this point of time. They all want to make money, and that's fine. That's fine. But they will only voice their concern when they want to. It's not like they are keeping it consistent either. Exactly. That's the thing, Java. That's the thing. We are. That's why we want to spread the word, Kaushik bhai. But how long it's gonna be, we will have to see. At this point of time, I have absolutely no idea. At this point of time, and not any United fan can say for sure that it's gonna work. They are trying to make it work, but whether it's gonna work or not, that's to be seen. That's to be seen. As I said, we have seen in the past, many hashtags, many protests. Even last season, there was a protest, and inside the match was played, and it was absolutely jam packed. Only few thousand people stayed away, and that too entered the stadium after a while. So Maguire is never a leader, Musabir bhai. I have said that before. I will say it again. Maguire is never a leader. Guys, Christensen and Kessier, these two guys cannot be registered. If they're not getting it registered by Saturday, they won't be able to play in the next season. In that scenario, they will be eligible to leave the club. So I have put up a community post where I asked whether will you guys take Kessier. So what do you think, guys? Will you guys are willing to take a punt on Kessier, or do you think we should not go for Kessier? What do you think? Guys, that's what I'm saying. At when the when we say right something like when the rod is hot, just put up the hammer. So at this point of time, we should try to get into a consortium or something like that. But it's very big ask, very big ask at this point of time. सर जिम ही बचाए, वो भी बचाएंगे कि नहीं भगवान जाने at this point of time. नहीं भाई, बिना रजिस्टर करे दे कैन प्ले ला लीगा, बट जिन्होंने साइनिंग्स किए दे वोंट बी एबल टू प्ले. एग्जैक्टली, they have not registered, Amandeep bhai, they have not registered. Has Jam Ratcliffe? No, Shivang bhai, no, he has not. They will be exactly free transfer for sure. Obviously he will be free, guys. He will be free. It's not like we will have to pay to him to buy from Barcelona because he was never registered. He was never registered, so you don't have to worry about that. They will sell Frenkie. Let's see whether they sell Frenkie or not. At this point of time, it's nowhere. He is going nowhere at this point of time. That's the thing. He is saying no to everybody. He just want to be there. He just want to be there. So Man United at this point of time is most vulnerable for a sale. But then knowing Glazers, God save us. Even if we get a consortium to make a bid on United, what's gonna happen? They must just reject it. They might just reject it. So we talking about an upgrade on Macfred, I would take. Absolutely, Musabir bhai. Celia says with a super chat. Thanks a lot, Celia, for a super chat. My only little protest: no United shirts for me this season. That's the best thing we can do as away fans. We are not going to pay for merchandise. We are not going to pay for anything that adds to the value or adds to the money collection of Glazers at this point of time. Never done it before. Better to spend like supporting. Thanks a lot, Celia. Thanks a lot. It really means a lot. Many United fans, they like to buy, but we all know where that's going. We all know where that's going. Absolutely, that's huge. Guys, Rabio, the Italian media, they are reporting that Rabio at this point of time, he wants 10 million per year. That's the report that's coming from Italian media. That's the report that's coming from Italian media. Whether that's true or not at this point of time, I don't know. But the report from the Italian media is he wants 10 million per year. 10 million. Anish bhai, I never, even in the giveaways, I never gave away the original jersey. I never bought an original jersey in my life. I would never do that. I never bought an original jersey in my life. I would never do that. Sandeep bhai, thanks a lot for joining. Bhai, dekho, he won't be eligible to play. Barcelona won't be able to sign. So let's see. Bhai, dekho, for many people, he is an upgrade. Karan bhai, for many people, he is an upgrade. चलो ठीक है, देखने में लगे कि चलो ठीक है, he is giving us options, but भाई, we don't need an option for 10 million per year who's not going to be your game changer. Bhai, he's already on 9 million. He's already on 9 million with Juve at this point of time. I don't think anyone is going to say no for Frenkie de Jong and Kessie. Niloy bhai, welcome to the stream. First of all, Michael. Bhai, he's trying to get a consortium. He is trying to get a consortium. उसके पास पैसा कहाँ है भाई? माइकल नाइटन के पास पैसा कहाँ है? उसके पास 7-10 मिलियन है बस. He cannot buy the club. वो भूल जाओ. He cannot do it. उसके बस का नहीं है. I think the club will end with 2 midfielders. कौन? और आशीष भैया कौन? Real men never buys, definitely. KC and FDG, who says no? No one says no. If anyone is saying no to Frenkie and KC, I don't know what they are up to. So I don't think anyone is going no to Frenkie and KC. So, भाई अदानी ले लेता तो क्या ही बात था. If Adani was in the mix, बात ही क्या थी फिर तो. $10 million for a player who has no career at all. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई, क्यों ले रहा है Rabio for that much money? अभी तो चलो इटली से reports, those are the reports that's coming from Italy that he wants 10 million. Whether we are going to give him 10 million or not, वो देखते हैं. Shashwat bhai, welcome to the stream. Venkatesh bhai, welcome to the stream. Absolutely, guys. 13th is the day where Barcelona has to give up their squad for the next season. For the next season. So let's see. Kessie and Christensen both could not play for Barcelona in the upcoming season. दोनों ही मिस कर सकते हैं upcoming season because they are not able to sign. Sorry, they are not able to register. So देखने वाली बात है at this point of time what they do, but they might end up not playing either of them. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ बात at this point of time, guys, there are a lot of talk. बातें बहुत है around the club, बातें बहुत है. So let's see. फ्रेंकी डियोंग के पीछे वी आर स्टिल ओवर देयर. आज भी न्यूज आई है भाई. अ वेरी रिलायबल डच रिपोर्टर फॉर स्काई, ही सेड वी आर स्टिल इन फॉर फ्रेंकी डियोंग and we don't want to miss him, miss out on him at all. We are going all out for him. So Dubai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. Absolutely. I don't think I have heard any United fan, asking to be make Rabio the priority signing at this point of time. भाई इनके कुछ रिपोर्ट्स दे आर गुड, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू यूनाइटेड इनका बस एजेंडा चलता है. भैया, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, देयर इज नो वन लाइक फ्रैंकी डियोंग एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. वेंकटेश भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट. ग्लेजर्स आउट ऑलवेज. गाइस, whoever is here, make your presence felt by writing Glazers out. That would feel so good, at least even seeing over here. And I am expecting a massive protest again, so let's see. बिल्कुल याद है मुसब्बिर भाई, बिल्कुल याद है. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना कि if Rabio, if we are going for Rabio after he left PSG, that would have been different. At this point of time, makes no sense. कोई सेंस नहीं है. यूनाइटेड, मैं वही बोला था भाई. That's what he said. संजय भाई रुक जाओ, मैं उसका नाम देख रहा हूँ अभी. I am just looking at his name. एक सेकंड रुक जाओ. Just give me 1 second, guys. The name of the reporter, I think, yeah, Marcel van der Kraan. Yeah, Van der Kraan. That's his name. Glazers are definitely, guys. Thanks a lot. Van der Kraan is the name of the reporter, guys, who has said that we have a deal with Frenkie de Jong's agent. Frenkie de Jong's agent. So let's see. As I said, Dutch media totally different. Spanish media totally different. English media totally different. मतलब सबकी ट्रेजेक्टरी ही चेंज है. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू रोमेरो, भाई चेल्सी जा चुका है वो. वही रोमेरो जिसने 2 महीने पहले बोला था दैट ही इज 95% कमिंग टू यूनाइटेड. सो नो वन हैज अ क्लू एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. No one has a clue because the player is not speaking out. If the player is not speaking out, how are you going to make any clue, anything out of this? Obviously you cannot do that, right? At this point of time, we cannot trust anybody, Mali. That's the thing. At this point of time, we cannot trust anybody because the Dutch media, they might be favoring Frenkie de Jong to United because of eriktenhag. Spanish media, they might be, wanting Frenkie de Jong to go to Chelsea because they are willing to pay the deferred payment. English media, no idea. They barely have any clue what's going on in most of the time, in most of the cases. So let's see. By Rabio, if the PR agencies, if anyone is trying to convince me that Rabio is, eriktenhag signing, why was he not eriktenhag signing for the preseason? Why was he not eriktenhag signing till the time we lost the first game? He was not even considered. He was not even talked about. That's what I'm trying to, make people understand as well. That they need to understand what's the PR thing going on at this point of time. Not every report that you go out and see on social media, it's true. It's not true. And this is the point as well, which Datta is making at this point of time. If Arnold and Ka went for 3 months without knowing, without getting a yes from the player, that's a nonsense in itself. So there are so many ifs and buts at this point of time. That no one can say for a certain that, what, this is definitely going to happen. No one can say that. And that's what keeping everyone in a confusing state. भाई materializing the deal for 2 weeks, all of a sudden news थोड़ी आती है भाई. Why didn't Ornstein came out and said, they are already in talks with Rabio. भाई all of a sudden तुम न्यूज दे रहे हो and then you are saying 2 weeks. अगर मुझे पता है कि भाई कोई डील अगर बात चल रही है, एटलीस्ट आई विल राइट अबाउट इट, राइट? If I know that United is talking to Rabio, United is talking to Juventus, if I know the news for a fact that it's true, then definitely I am at least going to talk about it, right? I will say कि भाई ये चीज हो सकती है, नहीं भी हो सकती है. It might happen, it might not happen. We are talking, the United is talking to the club for, they have started initial talks, or they are just testing the waters. भाई कुछ नहीं है, all of a sudden we loses the game and Rabio becomes a target of eriktenhag. He might come over here, he might succeed. When he dons the United jersey, I will definitely back him. But for me, this signing makes no sense at this point of time. Simple as that. Simple as that. See, both have each other's number. Both have each other's number. What they are talking, no one knows. Few days back, guys, I was doing a report in which it was reported in the Spanish media that Boyle called Frenkie de Jong and Frenkie de Jong said no. All right, he tried to put up all the entire picture in front of Frenkie de Jong and he instantly said no. So many news at this point of time coming in. So many news. So many news. Carrington got no proper investment. भाई ये तो कब से है, ये तो कब से है. स्टेडियम में भाई हमसे 10 मिलियन लग नहीं रहे, चले हैं रैबियो को 10 मिलियन देने. एक नंबर के छोड़ो यार. And he says all these journalists are dependent on these type of news. They will never keep a news. Exactly. Imagine if you are breaking a news and then you are saying, it was happening for 2 weeks. Makes no sense. Shashwat bhai, Rabio, in my opinion, is not going to come. Even the news from Italy that's coming is Sarri wants to keep him. He's not willing to let go of Milinković-Savić. And, with every passing day, even Milinković-Savić is not certain to move at the last moment. So for me, that deal might just happen, but at this point of time, it's a no for me. Ron bhai, welcome to the stream. Bhai, this was in Spanish media. 2 or 3 outlets reported it, but it was not picked up in English media. It was not picked up anywhere else. So that suggests that, at this point of time, everyone is just making sure that they are using the name of United as well as Chelsea. Don't forget, guys, Chelsea, is going for a lot of players in the market. They have already signed a lot of players. They are still going for a lot of players in the market. So everyone is trying to milk it. And that's why I say that don't believe any report that you are seeing. Don't believe anything that's out there in the market. Simple as that. Because end of the day, you might end up regretting it. You might end up regretting it. So तो जाए या तो FBG वही है भाई. That's what we are doing. That's what we are doing. और हम क्या कर रहे हैं? What else we are trying to do at this point of time? इसके अलावा what we are trying to do at this point of time? Just tell me, guys. Do you see any plan from us at this point of time? Any plan? Any single plan? नहीं है भाई. There is no plan. Owners of our clubs are earning most of their profit from fans. Exactly. One game, one will send shivers. One game will send shivers, but I don't at this point of time, is convinced that we are going to make that happen. Exactly. See, as I have said that, I have said this openly that Roman Ibrahimovic, was the best owner in the Premier League. Simple as that. Gakpo news, we are linked to him, but now PSV, they are still in the Champions League. So let's see, whether we can do it or not. Glazers or definitely Mega. Welcome to the stream, guys. Brother, thanks a lot for joining in. So that's why I said we are linked with Milinković-Savić, 60 million, around 60 million, fair price. But then, as I said, there is nothing in the Italian media that suggests he wants a move, or there is anything that suggests that you know uh, at this point of time Lazio is willing to sell him. Not happening. When it comes to Rabio, the Rabio deal is totally dependent at this point of time is how much we are going to pay him. Simple, simple. How much we are going to pay is going to decide whether he's is going to let him decide whether he's going to come or not. सिंपल एज दैट भाई ये इसके ना इसके कोट शेयर मत करो कौशिक भाई मतलब इस पे हंसी भी नहीं आती फ्रस्ट्रेशन भी नहीं होता मुझे बस समझ में नहीं आता हाउ कैन ही बी अ टॉक शो स्पेशलिस्ट जहां पे इसको लोग टॉक शो पे बुलाते हैं ऑब्वियसली टॉक शिट बट स्टिल he is still being called over there. There will be many non-United English fans who have bought tickets, booked hotels. Exactly, they will go to the same. That's what I'm saying. That when we talk about AC Milan fans or the Valencia fans, they don't have many tourists going to the stadium. So भाई ये एस्टन विला फॉर्मल एस्टन विला स्ट्राइकर दैट्स हु इज अनिता भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम Savage is a utility midfielder like Kovacic. Can FDJ and Savage both play? नहीं भाई दोनों से नहीं हो पाएगा दोनों साथ में नहीं हो पाएंगे एक बंदा फिर चाहिए होगा सैविच की आदत है भाई आगे भागने की दोनों साथ में नहीं खेल पाएंगे well said Celia I think you have made the valid point that was the backlash that they faced from the fans the emails after that they decided not to go for Arnautovic otherwise they were hell bent hell sure on going for another bid for Arnautovic शाश्वत वैसे भाई अगर हमें ऐसे ओनर्स भी मिल गए जो भाई मैं वही बोल रहा हूं कि हम क्लब में जो हम सिर्फ अर्न कर रहे हैं ना वॉट एवर वी आर अर्निंग इफ वी पुट दैट मनी इनटू द क्लब वी आर सो गुड वी कैन गो टू प्लेसेस बट भाई हम वो भी नहीं कर रहे हैं ना वी आर बेसिकली टेकिंग ऑल द मनी आउट ऑफ इट De Jong to Chelsea, I hope not. Why no United fan wants that to happen, but huge chances of it happening because they might just pay the 17 million in deferred payments and they will be like, that's it. So let's see. भाई मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना कि ये इनकी बातें मत सुनो यार इनकी बातें सुनोगे तो तुम्हें हंसी नहीं आएगी तुम्हें फ्रस्ट्रेशन भी होगी सुनने की बात ही नहीं है कुछ Simon, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Exactly, they took a 600 million pounds loan. They took a loan. 100%. 100%. I won't even think twice. I won't even think twice for that. I really, really want that his mother, wants crazy money and we end up not buying him. We end up not buying him. I have a feeling that Gardner will start. I don't think so, Venkatesh bhai. I think he might not start. He will be definitely on the bench. But starting for me is a bit मुश्किल. थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लग रहा है मुझे स्टार्ट करना थोड़ा मुश्किल लग रहा है भाई whether it's going to be Rabio deal whether it's going to be off or not whether it's going to be off or not but he is not going to come on cheap if United is thinking he will be coming on cheap ये नहीं होने वाला it's not gonna happen this is well said Danish bhai this is well said these transfers are like adding a dead way to collapsing United side exactly मैं ये कब से बोल रहा हूँ Rather play the youngsters than going for deals which will cost you money. And the guy who is just coming over here, Rabio doesn't care. He was there on the bench for Juve. He will come here to United and be on the bench. So they don't even care. Exactly. Simon says Rabio will be a serial bench warmer, mostly for cup games. I can't see him playing too many Premier League matches. Same here, Simon. Same here. That's why I said that a guy on 10 million or even more, you never know, even more on that sort of a salary and warming the bench. Warming the bench. I have absolutely no idea. See, Glazers out we are doing for a long time. Glazers out we are doing for a long time, Mega. But unfortunately, it's not in a proper framework. Matlab, it doesn't last for a long time. Exactly. Paid vacation, hai bhai. Well said, Danish bhai. It's simply a paid vacation. You know. I really want Malacia to start next game, Sanjay bhai. I think most of the United fans want Malacia to start next game. Chelsea and Barcelona are close to. अरे भाई इसकी बात छोड़ना यार. इसकी बात छोड़ना. जस्ट पुट रोमेरो आउट. ये बिन पेंदी का लोटा है. ये रोमेरो जो है ही इज बेसिकली बिन पेंदी का लोटा. ही हैव नो आइडिया दिस. उसको जो बार्सिलोना वहां से बोलती है वो यहाँ पे आके ट्वीट कर देता है बस, और वो स्ट्रीम पे जाके बोल देता है. सिंपल एज दैट. तो उसकी बात छोड़ा. अभी मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इफ यू गाइज आर गोइंग टू रीड व्हाट्स कमिंग फ्रॉम रोमेरो, it's absolute Barcelona agenda. He is basically at this point of time is not a reliable journalist. He is basically just putting up the Barca agenda through the window. Through the window. That's it. Apart from that, nothing he is doing. Apart from that, he is doing nothing. We also need to completely change the back before the Brentford game. Completely, it's not gonna change. Simon. But we can do, few changes for sure. For sure. Backlash Glazers are faking is a story. Exactly. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि this never continues. That's the thing. That's the thing. It never continues for a long time. It never continues. वेंकटेश भाई फ्रेंकी डियोंग का तो पता नहीं, but Aubameyang is definitely going to happen. ये तो रोमानो ने भी बोल दिया. This even has been told by Romano. So guys, as I asked in the previous stream as well, what do you think should be the United lineup for the next game? Who is joining for the first time? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And as I said, what do you think should be the next team? Team for the next game. So we already talked about it in the previous stream. We can talk about it today as well. So make sure just you are making your voice heard at this point of time. Just put it in the comment section and make sure that you guys are there. But see, I have said that before. I will say it again. I will say it again. DDG has limited qualities at this point of time. At this point of time. Simple. At this point of time, he has limited qualities, and we cannot play from the back with De Gea in the goal. Simple. People can hate me for saying this. I don't care. But that's the actual truth at this point of time. I am not saying Henderson is the option, but De Gea is definitely not the option. If you are looking to play from the back, simple. I won't give the armband to Ronaldo, but yeah, Ronaldo will definitely start Simon. Ronaldo will definitely start in my opinion. भाई वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, at this point of time there are so many contrasting reports. There are so many contrasting reports at this point of time. So very difficult to say कि भाई actual में क्या हो रहा है. Guys, see, you will hear different reports from Spain, totally different from England, totally different from Netherlands. So at this point of time, no one has a complete report on what's going on. All right, so Danish is sharing the team: Ronaldo, Rashford, Sancho, Bruno, Eriksen, uh, Van de Beek, Malacia, Varane, Maguire. Exactly. Thanks a lot, Malin, for joining in. Have a great time. Have all the Glazers out have become a hoax. मैं देखो वही बोल रहा हूँ. This is not gonna work till the time it's being done on the surface. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen if it's not being done on the surface. Guys, we can put up any number of hashtags. If we end up buying, you know, the jersey from the mega store or any merchandise from the mega store, 5% is going to him. 5 to 10% max, because majority of it will go to the sponsors. Adidas. So 90% will go to Adidas, but even that 10%, why to even have that, 10% go to Glazers? You know, simple as that. Simple as that. Why even let that 10% go to the Glazers? So we are called, we have to make sure that everything we do, we have a coordinated effort. If we are not having a coordinated effort, everything we are trying to do, it's just gonna go in vain. It's just gonna go in vain. Simple as that. Simple as that. Guys, few other news is also coming in. I will share with you guys. Just give on a second. And guys, listen to Venkatesh bhai. Just listen to Venkatesh bhai. All right. So few of the news that is coming is it's about Sasa Kladic. It's about Sasa Kladic. Venkatesh bhai also shared about Max Adams. भाई बहुत मुश्किल है. Even if it's Melissa Reddy, but I think Adams is not the solution for us. भाई उनके यहाँ उतने tourists नहीं थे. That's the thing as well. All right, guys. The news is that's coming from Time Sport. I am just sourcing the quotes at this point of time. I'm not going to say they are very reliable. I'm just talking about the news. Sasa Kaladic is seen as possible signing by MUFC as this year's striker with more physical presence than the current options of Martial, Rashford, and the possibly departing Ronaldo. That's from Time Sport. Time Sport also says MUFC has turned their attention to Cody Gakpo and Sasa Kladic. United will look to trim the deadwood from the squad. We are hearing this for like ages, right? Trim the deadwood from the squad. When are we going to do it? In 2100? In 2100? भाई देखो, अपना खून जलाने से, इफ यू गाइस थिंक कि भाई अपना खून जलाने से कुछ होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा. At this point of time, we are just clueless. हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. When we look at this ownership, we cannot do anything. At this point of time, we can just possibly wait and just hope that the gods, show their mercy on us and we end up signing someone. So Simon has come up with his team. Guys, team for Brighton game. Team for Brighton game. Just put it in the comment section. And if you are here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe, which I always say. Simon says De Gea, Shaw, Lindelof, Van Bissaka, Eriksen, Bruno, Malacia, Varane, Sancho, Rashford, Ronaldo. My selection order. So you are going with Shaw. I won't go with Shaw. Lindelof, Van Bissaka, Eriksen, Varane. I won't go with Lindelof. I would definitely go with Varane. I would go with either Martinez or, I won't go with Maguire, to be very honest. Eriksen, Bruno, and who is in the midfield? Let's see. Very, very strange team, to be very honest, Simon. Shaw, I don't want. Malacia for sure. You want Malacia as a winger? I don't see that happening. Simon, honestly speaking. दो सेलेक्टिंग शो। भाई देखो, किसी किसी के ऊपर पर्सनल नहीं जाना है संजय भाई। whoever is selecting they have a preferred choice। कोई डम बम बोलने का कोई मतलब नहीं है। so avoid those words। सबके अलग अलग चॉइसेस हैं, सबके अलग अलग चॉइसेस हैं। so किसी को डम बोलना और ये सब कोई बात नहीं है उसकी। मेमी एफसी टेक्निकल डायरेक्टर स्माइलिया सार भाई इंजरी प्रोन है। भाई वही बोल रहा हूँ, लेट्स सी हाउ लोसेल्सो। भाई दोनों ही वैसे ही हैं, दोनों ही नीचे ही हैं। भाई ओनर्स ने गिराया है लेवल, ओनर्स ने गिराया है लेवल। Celia looks like only, you are putting up a thanks a lot, Celia. Thanks for encouraging others for the super chat as well. But as I always say, everyone over here means a lot. So Nick is here. Nick, welcome to the stream. And as I said, Celia, thanks a lot again for the super chat. So Nick says Heaton, Shaw, Jones, Maguire, Delo, Van de Beek, Jong. Okay. कौन सा लाम भाई, बाहर कुत्ते भौंक रहे हैं। वेंकटेश भाई सेज लाइन ऑफ डीडीजी डलो वरान मलासिया। चलो CR7 तो भाई मेरे ख्याल से खेलेगा ही। CR7 will definitely start in my opinion। CR7 will definitely start in my opinion। So let's see हम किस तरीके से how we approach this, but CR7 will definitely start। After the last game, I don't think we have lot of options। I don't think we have lot of options। So let's see how things go। भाई गोलकीपर जो है हमारा, ऑलरेडी वी हैव सीन ही कैन नॉट प्ले फ्रॉम द बैक। सो ऑब्वियसली नॉट टेकिंग अ बैकअप गोलकीपर is just going to make sure that De Gea stays with her throughout the season as our number one। So let's see। It's okay संजय भाई, but सबकी अपनी अपनी choices हैं। So समझ गया भाई मैं। जय भाई दलो वरान मार्टिनेज मलासिया। भाई जय भाई टोटल टीम, इंटायर टीम, you know entire team, just not the back four guys, just not the back four, talk about the entire team। Who are the 11 who you want us to bring on against Brentford? Simple as that for me। DDG, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, चिराग भाई वेलकम। कौशिक भाई saying when young issue will be solved। भाई देखो कब उसका इशू सॉल्व होगा कौशिक भाई, no one knows at this point of time, no one knows। Malacia, Dalo, VDB, Eriksen, Bruno, Rashi, Sancho, CR7। This is my 11, guys। This is my 11, and guys, we are very close to 50 likes, so make sure that you are making us reach 50 as soon as possible। Sanjay bhai has shared his team। He's saying DDG, Dalo, Maguire, Eriksen, Malacia। भाई बहुत सही टीम है। चिराग भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। If I get no one is going to kick you out, Celia, but definitely you are keeping Macfred, so no one will keep you out। So अरे भाई मोरेनो ने बोला था 3 महीने पहले कि 95% टू यूनाइटेड हो गया, रहने दो। मोरेनो की बात छोड़ दो कनव भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मोरेनो की बात छोड़ दो, लेकिन वो बार्सिलोना का माउथपीस है दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। ही विल वो कल को लिखने को बार्सिलोना बोलेगी ना कि भाई लापोर्टा का पेट खराब हो गया, वो भी लिख देगा। लापोर्टा इज नॉट हैविंग अ गुड स्टमक टुडे। वो अपने स्ट्रीम पे आके वो भी बोल देगा। भाई मेक और ब्रेक सीजन फॉर लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स, गौरव भाई। मेक और ब्रेक सीजन फॉर सांचो, रैशफोर्ड, ब्रूनो, लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स इन द ओल्ड डेज ऑफ टाइम। Exactly। Bruno can be benched, but not yet, not starting। Exactly, Utkarsh bhai, welcome to the stream। Something is happening। Kanav bhai, if you are still on the stream, किसी की भी बात सुनो, क्या बोलूं, एक ही वर्ड है इसके लिए, इस दोगले आदमी की बात मत सुनो। डोंट लिसन टू रोमेरो एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। उसका बस चलेगा ना अभी, वो उसको ऐसा लग रहा है कि भाई बार्सिलोना जो बोलेगी वो करता रहेगा, तो उसको लगता है बार्सिलोना का प्रेसिडेंट बना देंगे, यू नो। उसको ऐसा लग रहा है कि ही विल बी द बार्सिलोना प्रेसिडेंट। मैं देखो रैशफोर्ड सांचो सबके लिए है, बट एज आई सेड, किसी को क्रिटिसाइज करना है करो, किसी को अब्यूज करोगे भाई मैं तो एक कमेंट लूंगा नहीं, एंड आई विल जस्ट टाइम यू आउट, सिंपल। क्रिटिसाइज जितना करना है करो, फैक्ट्स के बेस पे जितना क्रिटिसाइज करना है, डिबेट करना है करो। इफ यू गाइज आर गोइंग टू अब्यूज समवन, आई विल सिंपली ब्लॉक, बात खत्म। भाई he was reliable for Barcelona, but the way he has acted is just basically a Barcelona mouthpiece. Garnacho will get his game. Garnacho will get his game. See, we will keep on chasing. We are not going to give up on Frenkie de Jong just yet. That's what I said. We are going to chase him till the time he is, saying that, all right, contract over. We are going to sign a new contract. So till the time that's happening, he's gonna stay with the club. He's gonna make sure that he's taking a pay cut, because without taking a pay cut, he cannot stay, right? Without taking a pay cut, he cannot stay. So he will be there with a pay cut. Simple as that. At this point of time, that's so obvious. And as I said, guys, if you are here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. That helps a lot. So whatever your views are, just put up in the comment section. Shiraz bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. Always great to see you. अरे भाई, तो वी हैव कम अक्रॉस अ लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स, ठीक है। उनके पास बस एक फोर्डन आया है पिछले 1000 सालों में, तो वो हटा दो। वी हैव हैड आवर रन, ठीक है। फोर्डन भी धीरे धीरे करके ही हैज कम अप। सो obviously we want more from Rashford. If he's not performing, he will go, simple as that. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Frankly speaking, Milinković-Savić for me is just a bit too slow for Premier League. I have seen him play for years for Lazio. He can do a certain role, but in Premier League he might be a bit exposed. But as I said, beggars cannot be choosers. So if no Frenkie de Jong, definitely someone like Milinković-Savić. Definitely someone like Milinković-Savić. That's a no-brainer. For me, that's a no-brainer. So Shimon says, in the times is taken to place to be sold. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Every year we said we have to trim the squad, and get rid of the dead wood. When are we going to do it? We are hearing this for such a long time, but when are we actually going to do it? It's one thing talking about it every freaking summer, and it's totally different thing to make it possible. Exactly. Simon, that's what I'm saying. All of a sudden they want us to believe, all these clowns, they want us to believe that, oh, Rabio is, what eriktenhag wants, what Arnautovic, he's what eriktenhag wants. These names was never even considered before. Golly, welcome to the stream. Can United? No, I don't think so. Golly, that's not gonna happen. In my personal opinion, that's not gonna happen. Utkarsh bhai, guys, one news: Barcelona will have to let go of Christensen as well as Kessié. They are the free agents. If they are not registering them by 13th, they are gone for the club. So we will have a chance to go at them. Manjil bhai, they won't sell. Welcome to the stream. They won't sell. If we don't get good replacement for मैकफ्रेड, भाई दो ना, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई, मैकफ्रेड के लिए play Gardner, play Donny, play Eriksen, chances though, rather than going for someone like Rabio. Guys, we have reached 50, and as Venkatesh bhai said, let's go for 100 now. Fernandes and Malacia, our future, 100%. 100%. If we have not gone for Malacia, I would have taken Fernandes as our backup, even as the first choice after certain games. Even as the first choice after certain games. So, as I said, guys, as I always keep on saying, keep on looking at the banner. If you are here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. That helps. Arnautovic called out due to fans' pressure. Yes, we cannot. There is one thing where you are getting, the owners out of a 8 million deal. It's a totally different thing to get owners to leave the club, to sell the club to someone else. So 8 million 10 million का प्लेयर हटाना अलग की बात है, बट भाई ओवरऑल getting rid of the entire ownership is totally different. Sir Alex, welcome to the stream. First of all, it's always great to say, Sir Alex, welcome to the stream. AC Milan did it, Sir Alex, because they have a totally different structure. They don't have the number of tourists that United gets. So basically, their season ticket holders, they said no. United season ticket holders at this point of time, they have not done that. So it's a slow process. I really hope we go out and we can do the job, but at this point of time, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. See, guys, ownership change is not easy. First of all, you need at least 3.5 billion, even 4 billion to get United. And that too, if the owners are willing to sell. If the owners are willing to sell. So भाई उसकी शक्ल से पता लग रहा है भाई, उसकी शक्ल से पता लग रहा है he has been abused. और भी रिपोर्ट आ रही है कि the agent has rushed in to meet Barcelona officials to decide on what to do. The agent has rushed in. So let's see. Aaron, I would take Savic. Just keep Rabio like 1,000 kilometers away from the club. Just give me Milinković-Savić. I will be much happier. Don't want anything to do with Rabio. Simple. Simon says the market is like a movie slapstick because that's the way it's been so far. Signing these cheap players, exactly. Ashish bhai, welcome to the stream. First of all, a good result on the weekend, and that's the thing. That's the problem with us at this point of time. We are not forcing, with authority. We are not forcing with authority, and that's the thing. That's where we are lacking at this point of time. So hopefully that changes. But unfortunately, it's looking like a very, very tough task at this point of time. We can talk about Glazers out, we can run the hashtags, we can do a lot of things, but unfortunately, if we are not showing it on the pitch, we are not going to get the results that we want for our club. Simple as that. Hans is here. Hans, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks a lot for joining. When the Saudi prince gave the Glazers a blank check before they bought Newcastle. Exactly. That's the best. That's the point that we are also trying to talk about, Hans. They are just not willing to sell. They are not willing to sell at all. That's the thing. And that's not going to change. We are the golden egg. We are giving them so much money. So basically, they are running their entire empire from our money. If we are not going for, at this point of time, for Savic, but yeah, if we are going for Savic, that means we have given up on Frenkie de Jong. But at this point of time, it's not sure shot. It's not sure shot, guys. So let's see. Gaurav bhai, welcome to the stream. भाई नहीं है कुछ हर बारी ये दूसरे बंदे उठा के बस ले आते हैं, just for the name of it, just for the sake of it. Simple as that. So that's what we are doing. भाई नहीं है, CDM थोड़ी है, box to box है Milinković-Savić. Not better than Frenkie de Jong. I have seen both the guys play, and no comparison at all. Sir Alex. With all due respect, your view, but not fans of go all out against Glazers. The manager will take the blow. Simple as that. That goes without saying, Ashish. But Celia says it's not easy. Really hard for fans not to go and see their beloved club. Exactly. That's where the entire thing revolves. That unfortunately, Unfortunately, it's not happening. You know, we are talking, we can try, we can do our best, but till the time the stadium is not empty, and we have discussed why it's very very difficult to see the stadium empty. Why it's very very difficult to get the stadium empty. So let's see. Kashubai says La Liga said before they can't register players. Exactly, they cannot register players. 13th is the deadline. 13th is the deadline. Akhilesh bhai, welcome to the stream. भाई it's अभी हुआ नहीं है, गया नहीं है वो. एग्जैक्टली भाई, स्टेडियम खाली करो, शॉर्ट टर्म पेन डेफिनेटली, डेफिनेटली. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, ये इसका जो प्यार है ना बार्सिलोना के लिए, अभी जब इसको गालियां पड़ेंगी ना वहां पे एल पूता है माद्रे, और जब सुनने को मिलेगा इसको स्पेनिश में अच्छी अच्छी गालियां, तब इसको समझ में आएगा हाउ बिग अ मिस्टेक ही इज मेकिंग. Simone thinks Rabio will end up as a price turkey and the club would have, क्या ही बोल, nothing to say. Simone, it just feels so frustrating. As a United fan, it feels so frustrating. Sometimes just don't know what to say. Just don't know what to say. A window where we had to play catch up with other teams, a window where we were already coming from our worst season. What's to say? Exactly, Gaurav bhai, exactly. भाई सबसे गाली सुन रहा है ये, सबसे गाली. Hans is making a really really nice point. Empty stadium won't happen. Exactly. This is what we can do, and that's what we do as fans from abroad. We are called the glory hunters, but in actual, we are the ones who are waking up, till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. We are the ones who are, not buying the merchandise. So that's good to be a glory hunter. They will sell anyone down the tunnel at this point of time. They just need the money. Not seeing football till the transfer season is over. Okay, Arun bhaiya. I देखो, Arsenal definitely going on a right path, but as I said, till Arteta is the manager, I am not worried about Arsenal. But yes, their recruitment is to assist the manager. Simple as that. Simple as that. Their recruitment is to assist the manager. Here we are not doing it. Here we are not doing it. Nick, we cannot think about the players at this point of time. They didn't inspire us throughout the season, throughout the last season. So, even with support, they do nothing. So let's see how they play in an empty stadium. On or off? Vyom bhai, in my opinion, is still on. Till the time it's not 100% guaranteed, I think it's still on. ETS should be in the paid in the ass, definitely. Definitely, that's what he can do, Aman bhai. But then, the fact is he's employed by the Glazers, so he cannot go all out bonkers at this point of time. मैं खुद तैयार बैठा हूँ, साथ में ही होंगे भाई, साथ में ही होंगे संजय भाई डिप्रेस्ड. ग्रीन एंड गोल्ड इज द क्लब इज सोल्ड, डेफिनेटली. नहीं भाई, रेलीगेट नहीं होने वाले. वी आर टू बिग टू गेट रेलीगेटेड. अब ये रेलीगेटेड वाला सिस्टम खत्म हो गया फॉर सर्टेन क्लब्स. We are just too big to be relegated, but mediocre, we have been mediocre. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That the players, they're disappointed when we show up in numbers every game week. But they played better when they were playing in an empty stadium. So exactly. Simon said we have high hopes of big signings. We can at this point of time, we can try anything, Simon, and we will fail. We can try anything and we will fail. That's how we are meant to be at this point of time. Absolutely no structure, nothing. छोड़ो भाई संजय भाई, क्या ही बोलो. I feel we will get into the top four without the signings. No, and it's still the first game, but we need the signings. We need the depth. As I said, I still feel that now we are linked with Gakpo, and Rabio will be happening. I hope he demands crazy wages and we don't get him. Ten Hag cannot assure us that Frenkie will come. Then why are we waiting for him? Kaushik bhai, that's what I'm saying. A manager won't come out in the public and say, you know what, I talked to the player and he said he will be coming. A manager cannot do that, right? So what's happening behind the scene? No one knows. No one knows. We can talk about a lot of things at this point of time, but unfortunately, we are in the dark at this point of time. We don't know that what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. So at this point of time, all we can do is wait. All we can do is wait. So So guys, we will also talk about a bit of Alvaro Fernandez. So on his first, in his first game for Hull, he made two assists. So as I said previously on the stream as well, that this guy is the future of United on the left hand side. Regardless of Malacia, regardless of Luke Shaw, whatever we are playing, this guy you know, is going to be a blockbuster for United in years to come. I don't understand why we are not talking about because we don't have options available. We let go of Mukiele, Aaron. We let go of Mukiele. He was available for about 10 million. No, he was available for 10 million. We let him go. So what do you expect? What do you expect from this ownership? I am not going to guarantee anyone anything. Why would I guarantee anything? I am not here to guarantee people anything. I am here to share my views. I am here to hear their opinions. That's it. That's it. Betrayal or not, I am not. I am not a raw agent. I am not a FBI agent that I am going to investigate who got betrayed by who. So Simon says Frankie does have a mind. He has his choice. Yes, exactly, exactly. Samir, welcome to the stream. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई कि देखो, फ्रेंकी डियोंग की बात कर लो, रैबियो की बात कर लो, गप्को की बात कर लो, मिलिंकोविच की बात कर लो. अपार्ट फ्रॉम रैबियो, it's not like we are close to anyone. It's not like we are closer to anyone. So अभी हम सिर्फ बात कर सकते हैं. All we do as a United fan at this point of time is talking. That's it. We are nowhere in the transfer market. We can see that. Everyone can see that. We are nowhere in the transfer market. न्यू सेंटर बैक ऑफ MUFC आदित्य. अरे आदित्य भाई, अभी तो तुम्हें भी खिला लेंगे यार. सीबी क्या, सीडीएम खेल लो. सीडीएम के लिए तो जगह भी है. सीडीएम के लिए तो जगह भी है. सीबी के लिए तो फिर भी वी हैव प्लेयर्स. सीडीएम के लिए तो वी हैव प्लेसेस एज वेल. Guys, whoever, as I said, whoever is here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. That helps a lot. And get in the comment section. Get in the comment section. Your comments, will make this channel a bit more relevant as well. Because the more you talk, the more you like and share, the more people will know about it. So, अन्ना हजारे को अनशन पे बिठा दो भाई. ये भी करा के देख लेंगे अनमोल भाई. अन्ना तो माने. आज देखूंगा मैड्रिड वर्सेस फ्रैंकफर्ट. आई थॉट ऑफ वॉचलम, बट फिर मेरा मन नहीं हुआ भाई कि क्या ही देखूं मैं. उनका वन साइडेड मैच होने वाला है. तो लेट्स सी. प्रांजल से इसको टू सेविया, ये तो हो चुका था प्रांजल. इट वाज ऑलरेडी डन. Good deal for Sevilla. I think Sevilla, will try to stay in the mix. Obviously, they are not going to challenge the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid, but they want to be in the mix. So let's see. Let's see how things go at this point of time. Danish says Bayern. नहीं तो exactly. I was optimistic about this game. I really wanted to see this game, but not anymore. Not anymore. Sevilla replaced Martial with Isco. Bhai, Isco if fit, he can be a great asset for Sevilla. समीर भाई भाई मांगने से क्या होगा? ओबामेयांग दे विल गेट इट इजीली. फ्रैंकी तो भाई कहीं जाने को ही तैयार नहीं है, तो क्या ही करती है. Let's just wait a minute. I am just trying to get some news from entire social media at this point of time. Whatever has happened throughout the day regarding United, not lot of news regarding United from you know the top tier sources. So let's see. Ashwin bhai, we all feel bad. We all feel bad for ETH. If I was owed 17, exactly Nick, exactly. Liu, the first game was always going to be a challenge. Could have been, should have been, you never know. But we could have even won with them in the second half, but our finishing was not up there. So, कसम से. By Bayern ko bhai, I am not going to talk about Bayern in Bundesliga. I am going to talk about Bayern when they, win something in Europe with Nagelsmann. Then I will go out and say, oh, you know what? What a squad. What a squad. Eric has his eye on Watford. Sad is injury prone. Simon, Sad is injury prone. Definitely. He has a lot of things to prove. Samir bhai, lot of things to prove. I don't care. Let them sign him. Let them sign him. Whether it works or not, that's not our concern. Let it be. I just don't want them to sign Frenkie de Jong. I just don't want them to sign Frenkie de Jong. अनिश भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. बस ग्लेजर्स आउट चल रहा है बस. और क्या ही चलेगा एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. बस वही चल रहा है. Anish bhai, we were talking about the movement that's been created on Twitter. Empty Old Trafford for game against Liverpool. We were just talking how it's not possible. To make it possible on the ground. How it's very very difficult. Instead of Arnautovic, Glazers. Instead, seriously, seriously, it is controversial, but it is how it is. Every one of the United fan want to get rid of the Glazers. So, Super Tommy Tuchel, welcome. You are a Chelsea fan, but thanks a lot for joining. Ruben Neves for 70 million. We are not even thinking at this point of time, Tommy. But let's see how that goes. Whether if he suited United system, ETH system, he would have definitely gone for him for now. But I think he's still very very sure about Frenkie de Jong, and that's why we are not even remotely or concretely linked to any other midfielder. The name of someone like Milinković-Savić is coming, but not 100%. Not 100%. भाई फ्रेंकी को गालियां पड़ रही है, बुरा क्या लगेगा? He has brought it up on himself. Frenkie is bringing all the hate on himself. It's his own doing. It's his own doing. As I said, we are not looking for any alternatives coming. At this point of time, we are not looking for alternatives. I think we might go for we might sign Rabio. We have Donny, we have Gardner, and we have Eriksen. So we are just going to chop and change. And as I said, at this point of time, we are still hoping. I think even eriktenhag at this point of time, he is basically hoping that Frenkie de Jong will be a United player. He might just stay at Barcelona, but anyone can hope. So at this point of time, I think it's just more hope than anything else. If Gakpo is signed, then Rashford would be spend time on the bench. 100%. Simon, makes no sense to spend 40 million on a player and then make him sit on a bench where we have a player who's not in form. So, Christian, thanks a lot for joining in. Adjust what United. Christian, I think that's what everyone wants. That's what everyone wants. Christian. Frankie is not a done deal, Tommy. Whoever told you that Frankie is done deal, is absolutely wrong. Till the time I don't see Frankie in the jersey, if you believe Gerard Romero, then there's nothing to discuss. Once I see him in a Chelsea jersey, I will definitely, you know, I will definitely congratulate you guys because he will be a terrific signing for Chelsea. I would love to see him flop, but he would be a terrific signing for Chelsea. That goes without saying. That goes without saying. Martial, I don't think is fit, Jai. I don't think Martial is fit. That's how it is always. That's how it is always. But it's okay, guys. If you are here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. So please make sure that you know you do your part. Small part. But that's it's very very small. Like it won't even take a minute, but it helps the channel a lot. Rashford might find less pressure if he starts on the bench. Definitely, Nick. That's a role he can definitely take. भाई पिटीशन साइन करने से होता तो क्या ही बात थी. Frenkie de Jong is getting abused. Frenkie de Jong is getting abused at this point of time, Manish bhai, by even the Barcelona fans. So let's see how that goes. Obviously, as a Chelsea fan, you can enjoy it, but as the boily train can definitely go like the Glazers way. But let's see. You at least you have owners who are willing to spend, from the first window. So congratulations to you guys. But yeah, till the time Glazers are here, no one is hopeful apart from the rivals. I don't think so, Christian. I have already said that, we are getting a glorified player for no reason. For no reason. Why we are taking him, absolutely no idea. Exactly, Nick. That's what we want to see for the last, you know, as you said, 10 years. Aniket bhai, thanks a lot for joining in. Good to see you. Thanks a lot. De Jong's agent is, talking at this point of time to both of us as well as Barcelona. So let's see. Anish, I have already eaten a lot of biryani from Anish by Manilu. So don't worry about his super chat. When he does it, I'm absolutely very very happy. It's not like I just want him here just for the super chat. His inputs, his views, his everything matters. So it's not about just eating biryani from Anish by money. So when he is here, it's always great. Nick, that's just too cocky, So hopefully sometime else, but not just yet. So Malacia and De Jong agent is same. Yes, they are same. Simon is saying, I would like to just try and ruin other clubs. No, Simon, they wanted to buy a team in the IPL. And, when you buy a team in the IPL, you have to basically bid your amount. And that's kept as a secret from the other bidders. And the highest bidder gets the team. So they were the lowest bidders. They were the lowest bidders in the IPL auction. When the new team was getting formed, they were the lowest bidders. So that shows how pathetic they are. That just simply shows how pathetic they are. So they have no knowledge, no idea on anything. That's the thing. They have no idea on anything, absolutely anything. That's what I want, Anish bhai. That's what I want to him to flop. So that's overall my way of seeing how things should be. But let's see how things go. Chalo, let's see you when that happens, guys. As I said, if you have your team, you're playing 11 for the second game against Brentford, put it up if you have not done it. So my PL संभाल कहाँ रहा है? They are just putting in debt after debt on the club. It's they are not handling anything. Craig, welcome to the stream. Exactly, Anish bhai. That's what the main consensus is at this point of time. As I said, I would love to see him flop. As I said, he will be a great addition to the squad, but I would love to see him flop. Exactly, Simon. That's it. That's it. It is. Our entire club is a laughing stock. Everyone laughs at us. You know, even the teams who are getting relegated, they laugh at us. Let alone the others. Let alone the others. The teams who are getting relegated, they laugh at us. Aaron says, DD, Dalo, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw. Why I would change at least 3 players. Flop like Lagaka. Fingers crossed. Bhai, देखो, he is not going to play a lot of games. Chirag bhai, he is not going to play a lot of games if he keeps on playing the way he played the first game. I am not going to ban anyone. Everyone has their voice of opinion. Who am I? King Jong Un? That if someone, state their team sheet, I'm going to ban them. Oh, how can you not agree with me? You are banned. I'm not Kim Jong Un. I'm not Xi Jinping. So रैबिट का कुछ नहीं भाई 10 मिलियन मांग रहा है 10 मिलियन मांग रहा है ज्वाइन करने के साल के होपफुली दानिश भाई वी ऑल वांट दैट Adam says Dalot, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Fred, Eriksen, Bruno, Rashford, Ronaldo, Sancho. All right. So you have all right, just one change. I have made 3 changes. Aaron, I have made 3 changes in my squad. I think he's playing CB. Nice one, Aditya bhai. Nice one. I think he's playing CB. That was a good one. Guys, we have 115 votes. We just have 65 likes. Sorry, 68 likes. So if you have missed out on liking, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you are here for the first time, just click on the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. So, why exactly? Why am I बोल रहा हूँ विशाल भाई? Christian says I don't even know how we have allowed this to happen. It's year after year, Christian. It's year after year after year. They kept the wrong people at the wrong places for far too long. Matt Judge, clown. Ed Woodward, clown. Glazers themselves, clown. So, it's a year after year. Instead of, getting ahead, we kept getting down. Fabrizio this season has been an aggregator. Obviously, I do believe him, Manish Bhai, but he has been an aggregator. Yeah, that's BS. We are not monitoring him for It looks like the Glazers paid him to tweet this, and Onstein as well. Exactly, Warner तो गया भाई, Ariza Balaga भी जाएगा. Hawaz hit and miss है, so thanks a lot, Craig. Thanks a lot. I really hope that happens if he goes over there. कहीं भी खिलाए भाई. Exactly, even Pulisic भाई. Don't forget Ziyech. He is also there. Michael Knighton is not going to buy the club. He's trying to build a consortium. Knighton के पास पैसे कहाँ हैं भाई? Martial won't be back, no. Exactly, Batshuayi. Anisha, that's great. That's great. If a City fan comes and shows off how better team is, भाई लिवरपूल की बात हटाओ ना भाई. उनका डिल्यूजन खत्म नहीं होता. They are the best team in the world without winning the Premier League and winning the Champions League. They are the best team in the world. Super Cup watch alum no put at away. No interest at all. Going to be a one-sided game. Alvaro Morata, Craig. This guy has accumulated one of the biggest transfer fees in the history. When you look at the the amount of money that has been spent on him, that's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. As I said, everyone is critical of Glazers. Everyone has their own way of criticizing the Glazers. The problem at this point of time is we are not able to sustain the criticism. We are not able to sustain the criticism. Guys, एक फन पोल बना रहा हूं मैं, जस्ट फॉर द फन ऑफ इट. ठीक है, इसको सीरियसली मत लेना कोई. इसको सीरियसली मत लेना कोई. ठीक है, जस्ट फॉर फन, क्योंकि वी आर ऑलरेडी डिप्रेस्ड. इसको बस फन के लिए लेना लोग. भाई फटाफट वोट करो. This is just for the fun of it. This is just for the fun of it, because these guys has contributed a lot to my channel. Contributed a lot to my channel. So that's why I have taken these four names. That's why I have taken these four names. So I'm just doing it for fun. I have never done it. It's just to keep our mind a bit sane, because Glazers and others are absolutely making us mad. So exactly, he is asking for 10 million. He asking for 10 million. I like this. This is just for the fun. This is just for the fun. This is just for the banter. Guys, listen to Celia. Exactly. They can buy it, but then they will have to do it in a proper way. So आदित्य भाई, बुरा नहीं मानने का. ठीक है, घर वाली बात है ना, घर वाली बात. उसको मिलके आराम से खोपचे में उसको हम लोग संभाल लेंगे. आदित्य भाई, of course Celia hit it 10 times. Oh wait, it needs to be an odd number, 11. When was I against fans going to Old Trafford? You just speak anything that you feel like. Almost up there. Way more, Nick, way more. Because of the inflated market price, he has aggregated way more. Kladic, we are keeping an eye on. Datta bhai, but nothing, nothing for sure. Nothing for sure, just keeping an eye on it. Guys, as I said, Knighton, we are talking about, Knighton is not going to buy the club. पैसे नहीं है भाई उसके पास. Exactly, Aditya bhai. Exactly. Good night, Aman bhai. Thanks a lot for joining in. Good night. Kumar bhai, welcome to the stream. Very, thanks a lot, Kumar bhai. Thanks a lot for joining in. It's been a long time. Seriously, it's been a long time. Bhai, ab to we can just wish, right, Aaron? We can just wish. I won't mind Oba. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, beggars cannot be choosers, guys. Beggars cannot be choosers. So at this point of time, anything goes. At this point of time, that's why I said anything goes, because beggars cannot be choosers. Aditya bhai, welcome to the stream. No news on Martial. He is not seen in training. No news on Martial. Vishal bhai, everyone is hoping the same. But doesn't that... निक भाई, 500 में हमने किस तरीके से लोन उठा रखा है, किससे लोन उठा रखा है, that's very difficult to say at this point of time. Very difficult to say at this point of time. Cavani lost his hunger. Kumar bhai, Cavani lost his hunger after the incoming of Ronaldo. Cavani wanted to be the main man. भाई इस पे करना पड़ेगा. Now he might be on the top, but Morata definitely in top 3. भाई when you talk about the kids and when you talk about, you know, if the kids, I was talking about the last game of the season where it was just, I guess, £1, or it was free. So, obviously, I'm not going to say if we want to get them out, the only way is to boycott, going to the games. But it's not going to happen. What I feel, not everyone is going to feel the same way. People made the point that many people, they have spent, hundreds of thousands to stay over there, to go to the game. So exactly, the moment Ronaldo came, now I बोल रहा हूँ, it was youth cup game. I remember when I remember what I said. I remember what I said. It's not like I just say anything. If you can get any CDM from any team, who that be? I liked Ndidi. But at this point of time, he's not, up with his game. So who am I going for? Who am I going for? Rodri. No brainer for me. Rodri is like a dream CDM. Kumar bhai, देखो, even if uh, Greenwood would have been here, you know, and I won't say it's a blunder, it's a crime, as Anish bhai said. It was a repeated offense. It was a repeated offense. It just came into light later, but Aditya bhai, definitely we are in for Frenkie de Jong. We are not giving it up. आज भी आया है, guys. The news is out today as well that we are not giving up for Frenkie de Jong. We are not giving up for Frenkie de Jong. So today the news has also came. Today the news has also came. Sahil bhai is here. Himit bhai, good night. Thanks a lot for joining. One thing for sure, MUFC. Exactly भाई, कोई पैशन नहीं दिखता है साहिल भाई. From the first moment to the last moment, there is no passion. कुछ नहीं है. Passion के नाम पे कुछ नहीं है. There is absolutely nothing. I have been saying this throughout the season. 4 signings, the fifth one would be a bonus. Eriktenhag, he can definitely accept. Yeah, correct. Market open deal first. Seriously, at this point of time, seriously. भाई देखो, रोमेरो is total Barca mouthpiece at this point of time. Okay, mouthpiece at this point of time. You know, you cannot expect anything from someone like him. You cannot expect. He is just going to give us the news that Barcelona wants out. So don't believe Romero at this point of time. भाई पैशन का क्या करना है आदित्य भाई? We have to put up an entire 90 minutes to win a PL game. Entire 90 minutes. Imagine Frenkie de Jong, Braithwaite, Depay, all these players. भाई देखो, ब्रेक वगैरह तो चलो अनिश भाई नहीं, बट किसी भी रीजन से if they are not able to make the signing, Barcelona would be totally done. Anyways, Depay is going to Juventus. He is off to Juventus. Danish bhai is saying one thing I'm proud of United fans. Exactly. Sometimes we go over the board, Danish bhai. We start abusing. Abusing is not right. Abusing is not right. You can definitely criticize. Criticism is totally fine. Well said, Nick bhai. They play more passionately than our current 11. Our team has one passion merchants. भाई देखो, passion merchants बोलो कुछ भी बोलो, at least they try. you know भले ही उनकी क्वालिटी उनको उस तरीके से सपोर्ट ना करे, बट एटलीस्ट दे ट्राई. Everyone is playing for wages. That's how it is. Sahil bhai, at this point of time, no one cares about United as a club. They are happy just getting their wages. They're happy just getting their wages. Joshua, thanks a lot for joining, man. Definitely empty Old Trafford. You really think booing our own players is going to send a message to the owners? Nick bhai, I will watch it, but I know it's just one-sided. It's just one-sided. That no, that's why I just clapped. That's why I just clapped. Yeah, almost. My home. I absolutely love red. I am going with the home kit. That's a no-brainer for me. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना निश भाई देखो दे आर द बेस्ट टीम इन द वर्ल्ड इवन आफ्टर नॉट विनिंग द प्रीमियर लीग एंड नॉट विनिंग द चैंपियंस लीग exactly that's not United way, that's Real Madrid way. That's not United way. I seriously sometimes need this answer. Exactly, PSG way, Real Madrid way, that they boo their players. At this point of time, no one could be the ideal captain. Kumar bhai, no one could be the ideal captain. Glazers are getting what they deserve. नहीं भाई ग्लेजर प्लेयर्स को तो मिल ही रहा है क्रिटिसिज्म. प्लेयर्स को तो लेफ्ट राइट सेंटर हर जगह से क्रिटिसिज्म मिल रहा है. एग्जैक्टली आरन, एग्जैक्टली. मतलब अंगूर नहीं मिला तो अंगूर खट्टे हैं. आरन, that's what it means. So basically when they didn't get a player, they dodged a bullet. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a very difficult question. Choosing the captain at this point of time. Choosing the captain at this point of time, you cannot, with authority, you cannot say that this captain, that this captain, is going to take United very, very far ahead. Craig, Barcelona won't file against PK. PK is willing to take a pay cut. PK is willing to take a pay cut. Guys, PK is willing to take a new deal. PK is willing to forego almost 80 million. Almost 80 million. So PK is not the problem for Barcelona. Against PK, they are not going to do anything. Against PK, they are not going to do anything. So Aaron says Didis should be the captain. He is very vocal. He should not be even a part of playing 11, Aaron. He should not be even a part of playing 11. Honestly speaking, you cannot play from the back with De Gea as the captain, and he is not vocal. He is vocal only when the ball gets into his net. That's when he's vocal. Taking off, thanks a lot for joining in. Exactly. You can make basically look at his face and you are like, eriktenhag would literally wanted to kill someone at that point of time. Literally wanted to kill someone at that point of time. That frustrated and angry he was. I would go with someone like Eriksen or Bruno. Ronaldo with his tantrums, I don't want him. I would even take Varane, Kumar bhai. Exactly, Christian. That's our thing. You know, that's our thing. All right. So guys, the poll which I created, Celia has won it. This was fun. This was definite fun. And 11, Celia has won it. Nick was right. Greg was right. Whoever voted for Celia, everyone was right. Uh, गाइस वेलकम। पहली बात बारका फॉरएवर भाई, देखो खराब तो स्टेडियम की हालत है, पूरी दुनिया को पता है। एंड ऑब्वियसली यू नो बार्सिलोना का हाल भी अभी हमसे कुछ ज्यादा अच्छा नहीं है। हमारा 580 मिलियन का डेट है, तुम्हारा 1 बिलियन का डेट है। यू आर सेलिंग योर क्लब रिसोर्सेज टू गेट द मनी, बट हाँ, एटलीस्ट यू आर डूइंग थिंग्स। विथ यूनाइटेड वी आर नॉट डूइंग थिंग्स, ये डिफरेंस है। और ये बहुत ही बड़ा डिफरेंस है। इवन दो द वे यू आर डूइंग थिंग्स, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू से इट्स द राइट वे। इट माइट योर पुट योर क्लब अंडर इमेंस प्रेशर इन फ्यूचर, but for the short term, if you guys are winning big way, if you guys go on to win Champions League, La Liga next season, all of a sudden that depth will start to reduce. So at this point of time we are in the same boat. You have almost double debt than United, but then you are selling the resources that you have and you are trying to generate money. We don't have to do that. We generate a lot of money, but then everything goes to the owner's pocket. It's not being put into the club. So that's where everything is different. Short term, I am going with Bruno. Uh, I am going with Bruno. Celia wins, exactly. Celia wins. For me, Bruno or Varane. Because of the tantrum by Ronaldo, I don't want him to be the captain. Exactly. How can you make anyone a captain, when he's not showing any effort to stay at the club? So if he stays, that's fine, but not the captaincy. I was cheering for him as a captain before the beginning of the season. Before the beginning of the season, I was cheering for him to be our captain, but not anymore. Not anymore. Barcelona is going Aditya bhai. Varane or Bruno for me. Varane or Bruno for me. Well said, Danish bhai. Well said. Your lineup versus Brentford. I have already put it, Christian, but I will say it again. De Gea, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, Dalot. In the midfield, I am going with Eriksen and Donny. If it is too much, then get Donny on the bench and start Fred. Up front, Rashford, Bruno, Sancho, and uh, Ronaldo. Yeah, I just made announced my team. Aaron. Brentford is a well-drilled team, and they are making signings. So exactly, Kumar bhai. We can. I am not going to hate on Ronaldo, but I am not going to say that make him the captain after how he treated the club. In the meanwhile, guys, we have reached 80 likes. We have reached 80 likes on the stream. So 20 to 100. If you have missed out on liking it, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you are here for the first time or even for the nth time, every contribution made by you is very very important. So like and share, it just like takes few seconds. So absolutely, every optimism that we have to see this team is gone after first week. But obviously, when the match day will arrive, we will get all excited for the game. So why is DDG in my team? I don't give a shit about DDG at this point of time, to be very honest. But then I don't have a backup. Am I going to play Heaton over DDG? No, no. भाई नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. The only reason we might even have some goals if he stays in the middle, bring out the defenders. Heaton has not done anything to get a start. He's 35. How are his reflexes and everything? He might be given a chance, but you cannot have him as what through the entire season. So let's see. So much confusion at this point of time, Vishal bhai. That's what I'm saying. So much confusion. So much confusion. That's what happened. Right, lagega time. Pressing is not going to come to you in a month or 2 months. It's gonna take a lot of time. Celia and Anish is having a contest of their own. As I said, Anish bhai, If there is absolutely, nothing going against Ronaldo, give him for the season. Give the leadership to him for the season. Won't mind it. He is a shell of his former himself, but Simon, how can you make anyone a captain who is willing to leave the club? He's still looking for a club. So, exactly. He is in the team because we don't have an option. The moment we get an option, he will be out. Igalo was a physical striker. He brought something else to the team. Neil, welcome to the stream. And Neil, with a banger of a comment, United transfer equals to headless chickens. Absolutely. Good way. Good way to take all your frustration out. Exactly, Simon. That's what happens. That's why I said don't get overexcited because we are having a good preseason. Let the Premier League come. For not sending, she did that, Anish bhai. She sent a super chat. You missed out. She sent it. She sent it. Both Celia and Anish are super chatters, and that's why they are bonding. As I said, it's a way. My comment section is for everyone to bond with each other, not to throw away tantrums or hatred towards each other, regardless of whatever your views are. Simple as that. अच्छा समझा समझा sorry Anish bhai. It's not about the stain. You should have put it in the clause, right, Craig? When you were signing a contract, you should have put it in the clause that, you know, in case, if we are not getting the Champions League, I will leave the club. He should have done it. We missed out on so many players, Neil. We missed out on so many players. That's what we want as fans, Sahil bhai. When we look at these bunch of players, the moment they arrive on the pitch, there is absolutely nothing. There is absolutely nothing. So that's the thing. you know that's where the frustration lies because they are not doing anything. By he is trying to build a consortium. उसके पास खुद का पैसा नहीं है कि he can buy. Thanks a lot, Simon, for joining, and see you very very soon. Getting Ronaldo without a plan. I think when we got for when we went for Ronaldo, that was out of haste because we obviously didn't want him to play for City, and he did well. He did well, but we didn't have a backup plan in case Ronaldo wants to leave or something. So every club in the world should be called out for being debt ridden. Every club in the world, Neil. You know, every club in the world. Every club in the world. It's not just Premier League. It's not just Premier League. Every freaking club in the world should be called out for this. I was watching. He knows ball. Definitely, Danish bhai. He knows ball. He's just fooling you. Sahil says, I am UFC fan. It's now heart aching stuff. Exactly. By देखो ना, how the way they played in the second half for 30 minutes, the way they played for in second half for 30 minutes, why didn't they play from the beginning? Why didn't they continue it in the first 45 minutes? That's what makes me baffled. Why they are not doing it. Why they are not doing it? Simple as that. From the beginning. This was the issue last season. where we were starting so slow that by the time we are in the game, we have already conceded a goal. So this happened a lot last season, and that's the way we have started again. And that too, after almost all the players who started in the playing 11, they had their preseason. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. Exactly, same issue. Nothing has changed. When you look at the way they are approaching the game, nothing has changed. Sahil bhai, yeah, same issue. I found a local. Thanks a lot, Kumar bhai, for joining. Good night and stay safe. There is no agenda they are talking, and that's fine. It's for everything. Many people come out to blow off their steam over here, and not over just football, about other life problems as well. So it's fine. Football, brings us together, but should not be all about football all the time. But I have absolutely no idea why they do it. I'm still trying to understand. Same way everyone was excited. When I saw the lineup, I was so thrilled. When I saw the lineup, I was so thrilled. So thrilled. थैंक्स अ लॉट सिलियन। आदित्य भाई, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, ये नाइट्रो बूस्टर 30 मिनट लगा के क्या करे? 90 मिनट का खेल है, 30 मिनट में क्या करे? 30 minutes is not going to get you the game. You will be very very lucky to get something out in 30 minutes. Very 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 difficult to get something out in just 30 minutes. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever on what we are planning to achieve by playing that way. It's just the first game, against Brentford. I am waiting to see. I am waiting to see how they basically start. I am not waiting for the result or anything. I just want to see how they start the game. Exactly, Neil. How can you be afraid in front of 75,000 people when you are playing the first game? It looked like Brighton had the home support. You were so afraid, you were creating problems for your own self from the very first minute. From the very, very first minute, from the beginning. Just don't know what to say. Just don't know what to say. How they approach the game, the mindset of the players, no idea. Well said, Craig. One thing didn't change from Bruno. Bruno will be benched very, very shortly, Danish bhai. I want this man to just take the game by the scruff of the neck and play the way he plays. So, the way we played the first game, definitely, Anish bhai. If we are not making changes to the team, we are definitely going to lose the game. Definitely going to lose the game. नो आइडिया संजय भाई, नो आइडिया। लिंक तो यार हम इतने प्लेयर से होते हैं ना कि अब तो ट्रैक करना मुश्किल हो गया है। एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इट्स सो डिफिकल्ट टू इवन कीप अकाउंट, कीप ट्रैक। भाई कितनों पे ट्रैक रखोगे यार? कितनों पे ट्रैक रखोगे? निश्चल भाई, नियरली 100 likes. Thanks a lot for joining. Still 15 away. Still 15 away. So not 100 just yet, but very very close. Tyler says, I know everyone is. It's heartbreaking for everyone. Sahil bhai, it's heartbreaking for everyone. It's just not for you, just not for me. As I said, we have fans over here who are supporting the club for 40 years, 50 years. Imagine their pain. Imagine their pain. So, Malaysia, Malacia, he will be starting next game in my opinion. All right, I have no clue, Sanjay bhai, to be honest. भाई करना तो पड़ेगा ना। इफ यू आर गिविंग अ फ्री हैंड टू द प्लेयर्स हु आर ऑलरेडी इन द लाइनअप, फिर कुछ नहीं होगा। फिर कुछ नहीं होगा। यू विल हैव टू रोटेट, यू हैव टू मेक द चेंज। So that's as fans at this point of time, हमें believe करना पड़ेगा. But yeah, we have to make the changes. We have to keep on chopping and changing. Give certain players certain game time. I'm not saying कि भाई हर game के बाद change the entire playing 11, but few players need to understand that they are not, you know, up there. Simple as that. Simple as that. At this point of time, that's our biggest worry. Barca fans still have the audacity to, mock others. The people who know how things are going for them in honesty, they are not that cocky. They know that they are in trouble. This is a short-term plan, and it might just backfire. But those who just look at the glory, they have no idea what's going on. They have no idea what's going on. Max Aarons. In the recent years, he has not done anything. When he first arrived, he was linked with even Bayern Munich. After that, he has just lost his hunger, you can say, or the form, you can say. बिल्कुल. Why not sign a goalkeeper? We should. भाई देखो, सांचेज वाला ब्राइटन के लिए पैसा देना पड़ेगा. When we look at the likes of Navas, we can definitely try for Navas. So that's it. We don't have much options in the market. That's what I want to say at this point of time. So guys, we have talked about Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong at this point of time is not willing to move to any club. He just wants to stay at Barcelona, look out, and see out his contract. He's willing to take a pay cut. Second, we English media is linking us with Milinković-Savić, but in reality, there is no link coming from the likes of Italy or anywhere else. So let's see. That's why I said at this point of time, whatever we are hearing, the Dutch media is still reporting that Frenkie de Jong, and United, they have some sort of agreement, whatever it is. Few people are saying we have a agreement with the agent. So what's the actual truth? No one knows about it. In the meanwhile, Rabio wants 10 million to join United. That's coming from Italy. He wants 10 million. 10 million to join United. So दानिश भाई चलो कहीं तो सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हो. That's a nice one, Anish bhai. Savic is every time linked with United, and I have said Savic is, I am borderline on Savic whether he's going to succeed or not. Borderline on Savic. So he gets linked to us every time. Unfortunately, for him, you can say he's not able to make a move. He wanted a move, last season, but after that he has been quiet. There is no rumor or anything that suggests that he wants to take a move. So we will see how that goes, guys. And with this, I will be ending the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. Keep yourself vocal on social media. Make sure that at least you are making yourself heard, and in a proper way, not in an abusive way. So exactly, we are linked with Savage every year just to make us relevant. It happens every time. It happens every time, not the first time, and it will keep on happening. It's gonna keep on happening. So I am, I have made my mind of peace of mind with this. And that's what I can say at this point of time. So guys, thanks a lot for joining in, and it was great as always to be out here with all of you guys. And if you can share the link to others, to have a point of view and what they think, they can join in for the next time. In the meanwhile, I will say good night. I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully with something positive that everyone we can, every United fan can celebrate. At this point of time, no one can say that we can celebrate anything, even a signing like Rabio. It's not worth celebrating. He might just come here, he might just be a totally different player. Fingers crossed for that. But at this point of time, things are not looking great for United. So with this, I will be calling it a night, guys. Stay safe, have a great time, and we will see each other tomorrow. Yes, we should go for him, Vishal bhai, but let's see. Good night, guys. Stay safe, and see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot for joining in.